My phone died. So you've got the cooktop downdraft over here, and you can see it's pulling real good, and that's working fine. You've got the double wall oven, right? This works on electric. You can see the electric filaments there. Right, Sub-Zero refrigerator, good quality refrigerator. You know, the doors open and close fine. So if you look over here, there's something Eucomin, right? That's usually when people put in. Sorry, I had an incoming call. Usually when people put in smart outlets to tie to their phones, so sometimes people don't put in the proper ones, and the ground fault circuit interrupters, the outlets with the reset buttons, don't trip. So you see, this is the kitchen counter, and this is all supposed to be ground fault circuit protected. So when I test it, it's not working. It won't trip. So it's grounded properly, but it won't trip. All right, we have another outlet over here. Same thing, see? Another outlet over here. Same thing, it won't trip. Right, there's even an outlet on the kitchen island. That's supposed to be ground fault circuit protected. It doesn't trip. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but we'll write it up in the report. There's another outlet over here in the formal dining room. Right, you see, it looks like the ground wire is loose, just like the one that we saw over by the great room. So that's something that should be taken care of. These windows are working fine. I don't know if they're leaving the light fixture, but it's working. This is the thermostat for the first floor. It's in the formal dining room. You have the garage, which I'll get to in a minute. You have the washer dryer over here, and they're working. They have the laundry chute, so you can just drop your clothes in over here. You can see the outlet back there is missing a cover. You have a 240 dryer vent, dryer, which is electric, and you can see the hoses. They're using rubber hoses. You may want to change that to braided hoses, because if this starts to leak, you're not going to really be able to easily access the back of this. So the braided hoses is what I was showing you underneath the kitchens and bathrooms. Alright, you can see some of the rust that I was talking about and the discoloration on the fixtures. You know, but the connections look okay to the toilet. Fixtures are good and secure. They replaced this trap over here. You're supposed to have a smooth pipe, not this corrugated stuff. This should be replaced. All right, and then a little bit more rust and corrosion. But nothing's leaking, everything's running properly. You know, this shower is working fine. These are the ground fault circuit interrupters. See, that's what the kitchen was supposed to do. It was supposed to trip. And then for the garage, it's a fire rated door. This is a great door, nice solid door. It's got the gas proofing over here, but if you notice, it just stays open, right? So there's no point in having a fire rated door and a gas proof door if you just leave it wide open. You want this to automatically close. So typically people will put you know, spring-loaded hinges over here, or a control arm that you usually see in commercial applications. We do have a handrail over here, but the opening over here is a little less than ideal. There probably should be a guardrail over here. Tested both the garage doors. The sensors are working properly. Right, you can see the sensors are low enough where they're supposed to be on the ground. You've got a poured concrete foundation, which pounds per square inch is as strong as you get. There's your central vac system right over there, the canister. Right, and then I noticed a little bit of damage to the wall over here. So, generally speaking, really good house. Solid. All right, next stop is the basement.